I just wanted to get the quest over with really fast.
And they're
There
not
you
that bad. Stay for the show, though.
Yeah.
We just went live. I got notifications.
Yes, we did.
Right?
It's not fake anymore. It's real.
Yay! Chugga Chugga song.
I don't want to know.
She wanted to hear Chugga Chugga.
It's a Hearthstone remix.
It's sad.
It's not sad. It's good.
He
Yeah, I'd like to
explodes.
too.
Of course
You need
it's
to
sad.
you need to play the "You Face Jiraxis" song. Is what you need to play. You face Jiraxis. You face Jiraxis. I'm going through all my golden cards and disenchanting them.
No, save the Goldens.
Dude, how about last week? As soon as I opened it up, I just disenchanted it.
That was me.
That golden legendary I got. I don't know. It was the druid legendary, right?
Yes, it was.
Yeah, I just tossed it.
That was
Gone.
me.
Oh,
That golden legendary I got. I don't know. It was the
Oops. Did you edit the tag on the show
no.
on Twitch? Espo?
No, I didn't get into Switch yet. I could do
Okay,
that.
I'll do.
right
No, I got it. I'm already there.
I can do it.
I'm already there.
I'm trying to think of some hints and tips. I mean, there's so much going on.
Ah, good question. I have an
Oh,
answer.
ha.
Wait, don't answer it.
Oops. Oh, well. Oh, here you go.
There's your answer.
Too bad the stream's laggy. Is that just ours?
What?
Is it? Okay, never mind.
So, just so you know, I can't hear you very well. I'll just set my headphones off slightly.
Oh, now you can hear me?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
I couldn't hear you before, so I'm like, what?
Can you guys hear me okay?
Yes. It's a French writing cap.
Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Yeah.
You're just really robotic.
Oh, okay.
On my end. On my end.
Well, I mean, you guys are on my end, too.
Okay. It'll settle in, hopefully. Okay. Well, here we are. Surprise, everybody.
Yay!
We decided to do it on Saturday because Ariana's here.
Yay!
And she really wanted to be a part of the shindig.
The shindig.
Yep.
So since she's part of the shindig now, we thought we'd do the show while she's here. And,
Somebody's smashing something.
yeah, no doubt.
I'm sorry, I was trying to put my pens away, and it kind of threw it across the room.
Did you pause the video?
No.
How do you spell Cthulhu?
Are you streaming? Do you have
CH.
YouTube running, Aaliyah?
No.
Okay, because you're
There it is.
breaking up.
Yeah, something's running in the
So if you have something
background
else
over there.
running, you may want.
She has the videos not paused yet.
Well, I can't because it's...
It's laggy.
Oh, in Twitch. Okay.
Yeah, I'm restarting Twitch here.
I need to craft a card for this deck. That's really cool. But if I do that, then I can't craft a legendary. What do you think?
I think you need dust like I have, like 5,000.
You need what? Like, oh, dust, like, yeah. Oh, it's only 40 dust. I'm creating it. Yeah, we are creating that. I can get 40
There
dust
we
by
go.
disenchanting.
It's kind of funny. Looking at you two, Aaliyah, Squishy, your chair is black in the middle of the screen, and it almost looks like your two video pieces stitched together.
Because of the poster in the background, too?
Yeah.
Oh, good point.
Oh, she
Yeah.
crossed that third wall.
She did. She did.
There's no wall. There is no wall.
Next weekend, Zerusha.
What do you say?
When's DreamHack?
When's DreamHack? Oh.
Yep.
Next.
Stop singing the Chugga Chugga song.
It's in my head. It's better than the Adele song. Right?
Yes.
There you go.
Anything's better than that song.
No YouTube.
No, you do.
No YouTube.
You break up.
No YouTube.
Stop saying that.
Hey, Boots showed up in the chat.
Hey, Boots.
Hey, welcome.
I'm Ari from her chat.
Yep.
We're waiting for Espo.
What's that?
I was just saying we're waiting on you.
Yeah, I'm trying to get some hints and tips together, but I guess we don't have to have that.
I'll give you a hint. Don't dust your goldens.
Too late, dude.
Oh, actually, we had something that she didn't know about. She didn't know. Here we go. This is the hint and tip. She didn't know that when you have Okay, you know the card where he's enraged, he gains +3 attack. Well, I told her that when you heal him back up, he loses that enraged power. He loses the +3 attack, and she didn't know that. She thought that once he was damaged, even if he got healed, he'd still have that enraged power.
And who is that?
Nobody we know.
You mean which card?
Mm-hmm.
It was the Berserker, like a 2-cost, common, neutral, or vanilla.
Amani Berserker?
I think so. What is his
He-
stats?
He had enrage in his text?
It might not be Amani Berserker. Let me look it up. Yes, he did.
Amani.
Zero says all enraged cards.
Well,
Yes, all enraged cards do.
But enrage, some of them gain attack and then they don't lose it, right?
No,
they're
enrage is a temporary. There are some cards that say when damaged you get extra.
Well, no, enrage isn't temporary. Rage stays until you heal it back up.
That's what we just said.
Oh, okay. I thought you said it was temporary.
It's temporary for the time unless you heal it.
There
Why
you
is
go.
it
That's
when
what-
I'm searching enrage, I don't find any cards?
It'd be
You don't have
permanent
it?
Oh,
for
I
the
spelled
time
it.
until you heal it.
Right.
Okay.
There you go. So, 'cause
Yeah,
I'm
so
trying to
it
figure out
was
how
the
to type
Amani
it up.
Berserker that I was thinking about. So yeah, that could be our tip for this one.
Got it.
Yeah, it's the Armani Berserker. He has a special leather edition.
And I was kind of mixing it up with that one that's often used
Well,
with the
Zerusha,
priest.
you appreciate that one.
That has 2
Okay,
attack and
let's
8
do this
health,
then.
and every time he gets damaged, he gains attack. That's not the same
Let's-
as enrage. Sorry.
No, that's different.
Mhm.
That's different. That's the frothing berserker. No, not frothing.
Yeah, that one.
I know which one you're talking about. I can't remember his name right now.
How much does he cost to play?
I want to say he's a 3 cost.
3 cost. I think he's more than that, isn't
Is he 5?
he? I think. Yeah, Gurubashi Berserker.
That's right. That's right.
He's a 5 cost. 2/7.
Yeah, but he doesn't have the enrage mechanic.
Right. Whenever this
Okay,
minion takes
so-
damage, gain 3 attack.
Yeah. So here's what we'll do. Joy, when we get to hints and tips, I want you to interrupt me and tell me that you're going to do hints and tips and tell me what you learned and how you are going to help everybody learn.
Okay. And talking about enrage.
Yeah, about the enrage mechanic and how it's permanent until you get it healed back up.
Sure, why not?
If you don't want to, I can do it. But I just think it'd be cool, from a new player's perspective. You could be like, hey, listen, let me interrupt you, Espo, because I know about hints and tips.
Isn't there a card that's like, hey, listen? Something. What am I thinking of? Isn't there a card that says something like that?
I'm sure there's a Murloc that sounds like that.
No.
Hey, give me that.
There you go.
You
You no take hints and tips.
That's actually a dragon from How to Train Your Dragon.
Somebody asked about the dragon. Oh,
It's
gotcha.
not a Pikachu or Pokemon.
Well, it's not a Pikachu either.
Yeah.
There's the dragon.
Okay.
Put down
Yeah, Espo, do you need to go get coffee?
No, actually, the coffee I had before was my first caffeine dose in a long
She doesn't know
time.
about that.
He was on
She's been
caffeine
a
for
little
like,
while.
what, 4 months?
Really?
Oh yeah, it's been 2 months for
2 months.
caffeine.
Whoa.
Well,
Yeah.
You're like,
it's
I'm
been
not
1
drinking
week now.
coffee until Ari comes back. You're on strike.
He's not listening.
Yeah, I know. Espo, this was a good one. You missed it.
No, what?
I said you were having a coffee strike until I came back.
There you go. But I can't.
So go get a cup of water, but put it in a coffee mug.
There you go.
Put it in
And
your
right
old
on the
red
bottom of
mug.
the mug. Write it on the bottom of the mug. Come on.
Okay, I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
Peer pressure or something?
Ari makes Espo drink coffee.
It's water. We said water is fine. He just has to have the mug. That's
Yeah,
all.
the mug is all that matters.
Mhm.
No, not the Chugga Chugga song. You're gonna make me play something else.
It's a good song.
I'll
She
Chugga Chugga
loves
you.
me. She loves me.
I love you, even when you're annoying.
What are sisters for?
Not being annoying. Headphones. A little bigger.
Ari drives us by the drinking. Yeah.
Don't drink and drive us, though.
This is too funny.
You're just loving this.
I am. This is fun.
We need to play some other music. Fastidious, play something else. Whoa.
Wow, I don't even have my headphones in and I can hear
Have
that.
ye heard the rumblings?
We heard the
Mountain
rumblings.
stirs once more.
That is
Beneath
really
its
loud.
crags, cliffs, and rocks, there's evil in its core. Fire bliss, dragon's breath, teeth and claws and flame, calling any heroes out
That's better.
That's because today's Saturday, so it's only noon here. Usually I have to wait until everybody's off work.
Mountain, a Hearthstone adventure.
It was just something I found. You know, some music for you to listen to while we're waiting on Espo.
Black Rock Mountain's out. What?
Black Rock Mountain.
That's what C-Max said.
No way.
Today, I don't have to be a princess.
Zeroshio, I think they're gonna stream just for fun on Tuesday, but the show will be just today.
Hey, are you on one?
Yeah.
I get to hang out with Zeroshio and
Live.
Rosita.
In person? What?
Yeah.
Why and where and how and can I come?
If you have money, which you don't.
Which I don't. Where?
They're hosting.
How?
I can't
I
quite
can't read it. I can't read it. No, I don't have my glasses on and it's way too tiny.
Just like the good old days. You're
Hold
gonna
it up.
have to.
Hold it up. Hold it up.
It's just like the good old
Wait,
days.
wait,
Where
wait.
I didn't see it. I didn't see it. I didn't see it.
Hold it up to the camera, Espo. Hold it up to
I
the
didn't
camera.
see it.
Just so you know, Dad, on Twitch it's showing Skype, so
Oh.
yeah, there's no overlay.
Yeah, I know. I can't do the overlay
Why not?
because you and your sister won't fit on a screen.
Oh.
Oh well. That's fine. Hold up the mug, Espo.
Nice try.
The mug? We want the mug. Nice try. What?
What's going on?
Okay, are we good to start? 'Cause
A fireside
Yeah.
gathering. Okay.
yeah. Yeah.
Where
Espo?
is it?
Espo?
Hmm?
Just a reminder, you can't talk about details on that.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Exactly.
Sounds so weird.
Are
when
we
laugh at
ready
the
to
same
start
time.
the
Yes,
show
I
now?
was just about to say I'm going to push the button. All
All right. Oh wait. Do we have a top 3 of anything?
top 3 hosts.
Or I get
Top
to
3
pick
what?
Hosts.
Hosts?
Hosts.
Okay,
Hosts.
you have to pick the top 3 from the 4.
No.
I pick me, Espo, and Dad.
I knew you were going to say that.
Of course you did. Because we're like the same person,
Don't be
so
mean to me.
we're the same person, so I'm picking all of us really.
Yeah, I guess we're the same person.
Actually,
I pick this screen, this group, and the other 2 groups. So.
I fixed the screen and it's got both of you on it, so.
Yeah, pick by screen 1, 2, 3. There.
Yeah, there you go.
All right. We'll just skip top 3.
We
We'll be doing top 3.
I mean, we haven't really been doing top 3 lately.
Really?
Yeah, because we've had lots to talk about.
We've been
Okay.
talking about cards mostly.
Yep. Usually we pick our top 3 cards, though, of whatever we talked about. No, we're not twins. I'm 3 years older. She's taller. Okay,
Can't really
we're
tell.
ready? Ready?
We're waiting on you for a moment of silence.
You're listening to Legend of the Innkeeper, the Hearthstone podcast for casual players.
You knew it. Pull up a chair by the hearth.
Welcome to Legend of the Innkeeper. I'm Vastidius.
And I'm Squishy Dragon.
And I am Espo.
And I am Arianwin.
Wait, what?
Whoa! What is
It
going
was
on?
me imitating her.
Oh, okay. You had a really good imitation, though, I have to say.
That was amazing.
Very funny. Very funny.
Well,
Yeah, that was really good. I like that. Can you do it? Can you say Vastidius is awesome?
No.
Oh.
I like how they both look at each other like, should we? No.
Yeah.
I was hoping she'd get my telepathic messaging and we'd say it at the same time, and I realized she wasn't going to.
Yes. So anyways, Ariana is in town visiting, and she's like, we have to record the show. I want to be on it.
I want to be back on the show. So I've
So-
missed being on here.
So if you're wondering why the show was not Tuesday night, or what's going on with that, that's because we're recording so that she can be here and be in it. So that was the fun part. So, been a lot of fun. It's been cool. She's been having a good time with her visiting, and I guess we need to talk a little bit about Hearthstone. So
Dad's
let's-
making brisket tonight.
Oh, yes.
Mm.
Halfway through the show, we'll be like, I smell it.
we did not get more than 2 minutes into the show before she started talking about food.
Yeah.
Yep, that's the way it works.
Well, unfortunately, the bad thing is that it takes like 5 hours to cook,
That's
and you can already start smelling it.
It's
Oh,
worth
yeah.
it though.
So the next 5 hours are going to be tortured. Anyways, about Hearthstone. So since she's been gone for so long, how about we give Ariana a moment to tell us what she's been doing in Hearthstone since she's been gone?
Oh, that's really funny. Yeah, so yesterday was the first time I've played Hearthstone in like 2 or 3 months. I haven't really had a way to play it because my laptop was, I guess a while ago when I was on the show, I always was like, my laptop blue screens when I play Hearthstone. Yeah, I have this same laptop. So it blue screens when I play Hearthstone, and that's all I have to play on, really. Except my phone, which is too full to...
Your iPad.
True. Also, I just haven't had time. So, there's that.
Okay,
But,
truth comes out.
Yeah.
So what
So,
have you
I'm
been
working-
doing while
I'm
you've been
working
gone?
full-time at a video game studio. I'm a 3D artist there, so that's pretty fun.
Yay.
And then, after work, I'm still trying to practice my skills and stuff, so I'm focusing a lot of time on that. But, Espo has a mug and I can't read it. What did it say, Dad? You were laughing. You got it. What did it say?
It said, I think it said, what is better than a hunter?
And then there's something written on the bottom of that.
Yeah, but I
That's
can't see what that says.
Got it.
Well, go ahead.
Yes, I'm working on getting a new gaming laptop. Dad has it right now, and he's going to try to fix the laptop that I got because right now it's super laggy. It's an Alienware, but it's like when I played Heroes of the Storm, it's literally frame by frame. So if that gets fixed, then I'll probably be able to play more games and things like that because I really have missed playing games. So.
Well,
Yep.
it is great to have you back visiting
you.
and on the show. And I know a lot of people have been asking how you've been doing and what's been going on, so it's great. And for all of you listening, let Ariama know you appreciate her being on the show by sending her a happy birthday greeting on
Oh my
Twitter at
goodness.
Ariama.
Yeah.
I still get those tweets of happy birthday randomly. Stop it, people.
That's right.
So we
That's
encourage
right.
this all the time
No.
because what's
Oh,
better
all the
than
time.
driving your sister crazy?
I've started sending them just these faces where it's like, really? You know, or I just say really, like, so the poor people who tweet me aren't even getting that nice of a response. Like, I'm not being rude, of course, but just like, seriously, you're doing this too?
Well, the great thing is her birthday is coming up.
It's still months away.
Very close. But anyways, what fun. What fun. So,
I know, right?
It's great. I love it. I love getting occasionally having her send me a message saying somebody just sent me another tweet for my birthday.
Yeah.
It's fun. But you know, the people care about you and are still enjoying it. So, well, this week, how's it been? So last time we talked, the game was the expansion just went live. We then went on a stream afterwards, and we opened a whole mess of cards. Lots of cards.
That we did.
We've got to play a little bit. Let's not go into details specifically of games or cards, but what have you thought so far with this expansion in general? Good, bad, ugly.
A lot of tentacles. Okay. So shall I go into my week?
Absolutely.
Okay, so
Yes.
this week, I decided to have Assidious help me build a Whispers deck, and
In spite of the last time we did this and the
Yeah.
results from last time, she actually said, let's try it again.
yeah, last time he helped me with 3 games. I lost all 3 games. I said, forget this. So this time we played it. He helped me make a deck, and then we played it against Ari, and I won some, she won some. It was what was it? It was not Cthulhu.
H.
Um,
Yogg-Saron.
Yogg-Saron. That's right.
And how did you get that?
I actually crafted it. So
So she crafted her first legendary.
I did. I think I crafted my first card actually.
Wow.
That's a good one to craft.
Yay.
It is. It is.
So it was fun. The first 2 times I played it, it went horribly against me and was not in my favor at all. It was blowing up all my side of the board and healing her. I'm like, what is going on? And Fastidious is over there like, this is not how it, usually works. You're getting the worst end of it. It could be better. So then, we tried a couple more times, and I was doing Mage, which I had never done before, so that was interesting. It wasn't too bad.
What does
Everybody
it say?
watches
Aw.
the bug.
I'm supposed to take a drink.
Every time I supposed to take the drink, we're all gonna pause and be like, "What does it say?" No. So I did Mage, and then we made one for Hunter, and that was better because I knew the cards a little bit better. So.
Yeah, that was a Yogg-Saron Hunter deck.
Yep.
So it was quite interesting.
So. Yeah, it went pretty good. It was pretty fun. I want to do that again sometime.
I think the best parts for her when we were playing is the names of her decks.
Yep. The Mage deck is the Squishies, and the Hunter deck was the Squishies.
And every time
All caps.
the spawn of N'Zoth came up, all you could hear was squeals of excitement.
I'm like, this Squishy! Yeah, it makes me happy.
Oh my goodness.
Hearthstone, you have made me happy.
That's awesome. I have something to say. Can I say something? Are you done?
We need more cards that are like adorable but death, because they're fun.
Adorable death. Okay, can I
Adorable
say
death.
something?
Go ahead.
That might be the show title. Adorable Death.
Adorable death. I like it. So I played a game today. I played a lot of games actually. Probably more in an entire week than I would have normally when I was on the show.
So you played 2?
I played more like 10. Hush now.
I love it.
Yeah. So I played more like 10 games or something. Anyway, so recently the last game that I played was against a warlock, and it was a cool stack. I totally want to build this. Sorry. My microphone. Yeah. So it was a sort of a zoo deck, but it had Cthulhu in it, and it had, I looked up Usher
Usher of Souls.
No. You got to say it right. How do you say that, Mario?
Usher Souls?
Usher of
Yes.
Souls.
Got it.
Usher of shows.
And so I had that in it. And then it had like Imp Gang Boss, Knife Juggler, Pyromancer. And so he had like the Imp Gang Boss down, he had a couple of the little imps out, the Knife Juggler was out, the Pyromancer was out, and then he played Usher of Souls. and then he used a spell, so then it used the Pyromancer, and so it killed all of his 1/1 imps, and then he got all those plus bonuses on his Cthulhu from the Usher Shoal. Do I have to keep saying it this way?
Yes, you do.
Yes.
So then he just like kept buffing it up, and it was amazing. It was really cool because I couldn't clear his board because he was clearing it himself and giving himself his buffs. So anyway, it was really neat.
Well, cool. I mean, that's quite the experience, especially seeing Usher of Shoals in action.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. So
The only
that
reason why we say that is because that's what we kept saying when we were opening the deck, how we pronounce it. It was
yeah. And
It was
honestly,
entirely my fault.
from what I've seen, Yogg seems like a gimmick card to me. It doesn't seem like it's super reliable.
Oh, it's been amazing for me. Incredible for me. I have gone
Yeah.
from rank 16 to 20 using this card exclusively. It has absolutely upped my game considerably.
Interesting. I guess I've seen all of the times when it didn't work.
Espo, did you understand I was being sarcastic?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
Oh, okay.
Rank 16 to rank
I did not
20.
get that you were
That's
being sarcastic.
backwards. Yeah, I know it's been a while since you played, but I thought it's a negative thing.
I thought
That
you said
wasn't
rank 20 to
changed.
16. That's
That
what my
wa-
brain heard.
That wasn't changed in the update.
Yeah, no, it's been I guess I'll move into mine and say I've been playing a lot. I mean, having fun with it, irregardless of the fact that I'm going the wrong direction. But I mean, you're having a blast. It's cool.
So it's
fun.
a fun guaranteed card.
Yeah, no, it's not guaranteed.
What?
It's not guaranteed because it may not be any fun because it is so random. It is such a drastic possibilities of what can happen that it can be amazingly fun, but you never know. And the only problem I have with the card is that once you use it, if it's gone, you can't use it again unless you're able to get it back into your hand, and that's
There's a
hard
couple
to
cards
do.
that do that though.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yep.
But it's hard to do unless you are prepared for
True.
it. So
True.
that's my only negative with it, and I think I'm going to add 2 cards to my Yogg-Saron deck, which would be Reno Jackson and some forms of putting that back in my hand. So
Speaking of decks, I heard you crafted something.
yeah, I might have crafted a legendary or 2.
Yeah,
Or two.
is there a specific legendary that you may have crafted?
Yeah, Yogg-Saron, I had crafted that one.
What's
Besides
the
that
other one?
Deathwing.
Yeah,
Deathwing 2.0.
Deathwing 2.0 has been crafted,
Yeah.
and a deck has been built around it.
So
Yeah,
you're
sure.
saying that what didn't happen was that you're like, I think I'll craft Deathwing. Oh, I'll go open this pack and then you get Deathwing. That didn't happen this
Did
time.
not happen, but
Oh.
I didn't do that exactly. I just said I was going to open all my packs first, and then I decided to craft it afterwards. And I was like, "Do I do this? Do I do this?" Yeah, too late. Okay, done.
So the very next pack you get and open, you'll get Deathwing.
I hope not.
Of
It's
course,
okay.
it didn't help Espo when he crafted all the old gods and didn't open any of them with his 100.
I know. I was hoping he would just to be mean and
mean and spiteful.
All right.
yes,
I see.
exactly.
I see.
But I do still have 2,300 dust I have not crafted another one since then, just because I'm holding off to make sure, kind of figure out what it is that's actually people are talking about, what's happening with the different decks that are out there, just kind of see what it is that I may want to actually spend it on. Some of the I did when I guess let Espo do his update, and then I think what we need to do is just mention real quickly the legendary cards that we opened, so that people know what we opened. So.
Hold it up, Espo. I can't see it.
I know what it says now, and I figured it out. So.
What
I
does it
almost
say?
figured
What
it
does
out.
it say?
He said, "What is better than a hunter?" And at the bottom it says, "Arion one."
Aww.
Smiley face.
That's so cute.
Yeah, I brought back the mug. As those of you that have been listening for a really long time, you know that I used to always have the coffee cup with something written on it and then something written on the bottom. And Ariane would always be, "Oh no, I didn't see it! I didn't see it! I didn't see it! Hold it up again!" So I had to get my coffee cup out and had to, write something on the side and write something on the bottom. So, yeah, so this week I did, before I even opened my packs, in fact, I think it was either during the show or right before the show last week, I crafted all the old gods. I did not have crafting remorse either. I was so happy.
Squishy was opening her packs, and he's not even looking at the screen. I'm like, "What are you doing?" He goes, "I crafted Yogg-Saron, and I'm playing a game already with him." I'm like, "What are you doing? You're supposed to be encouraging her as she's opening the packs." And he's like, "I couldn't help myself."
It was like I was some kind of I was addicted, dude. I was like, "Oh my gosh, I got this card. I have to use it now." And man, I tell you what, I've played with all the old gods, and insane. So much fun. Yogg-Saron is just, I went from, I want to say I was at rank 17, and I went straight to 12. I won I want to say 15 matches in a row with the
Wow.
Yogg-Saron deck. It was insane.
So you didn't go from 16 to 20?
No, I went 16 to 12, and it was so much fun. And it would, even when I didn't get Yogg-Saron out, I think it was just the pure burn and kill power that the mage spells had. It was, oh my goodness. So, and then I played of course the N'Zoth. I made a N'Zoth hunter with all death rattle, and it's Baron Rivendare and all kind of craziness. Just insanity. I'm playing wild, and it's wild. It is wild. I think I'm back at rank 14 right now. But oh my goodness, just insane with the old gods. It's almost too much fun. I'm like I can't stop. I can't stop. Yeah. So we actually this morning, the wife and I went to talk to our the dealer that we're buying our house off of. Not a realtor, because this guy he sells modular homes. So we went and talked to our dealer today, and on the way there, I was like, "Can you drive, honey? Because I want to play this deck."
Wow.
Yes, it was that bad. It was that bad. And she was like, "Yes, I will do that for you."
Aww.
So, yeah. And currently, she's up at the property right now, just on the other side of the farm. She's clearing underbrush and putting brush in a pile, and I am doing a podcast.
And she's like, "I can't believe he's in there while I'm out here working."
I love my wife. I love her. She is an amazing person. So, but yeah, I've been playing so much Hearthstone, so much fun. Oh my goodness. And I gotta say, grats to Blizzard, because they made an incredible set that is a lot of fun. And even though a lot of people are saying it's not shaking up the meta, and by meta I mean popular decks, the more competitive decks, I think it actually is. And what people are seeing is you still have the face decks, but then you have these old god decks that obviously the old gods don't come out till around turn 10. You can get them out a little bit easier with a few classes and a few different cards, but it's it's just so much fun. You don't know what you're facing until a couple plays in, and then you're like, oh man, so this isn't going to be a long match. This is going to be quick. Or yes, this is going to be a long, and
Yeah.
there's a lot of cool stuff going on right now. I always love when a new set drops because the stuff you see going on is just insane. I've been playing a little bit of standard. I got to like rank 12 or 13 in standard and then 12 in wild, I think. But having a blast. And another shout out to Blizzard. Their deck recipes are like pretty legit.
Yeah, they are.
I mean, I wouldn't even say pretty legit. They're legit.
Yep.
Like
I agree.
you can jump in with the new Old God deck recipe and be competitive if you know how the cards work, and you understand the mechanics. I mean, they're legitimate decks.
If you have the cards. Some of my decks, it was like, oh, let's make this one. And I had like 9 of the 30 cards. I'm like,
Yeah, I was
okay.
surprised at how little cards she had after opening 50 packs.
Yeah.
That
Because we
were
had so many
viable
repeats.
for those decks.
So,
Yeah.
Speaking of that, I should probably mention is that when we opened the packs, we did keep track of all the cards we opened in the first batches that we did online together. And I took those spreadsheets of cards and did the number crunching to find out out of between all 3 of us opening cards and packs, what was the percentage of cards showing up? Because it seemed like there were some cards that we saw way too many of. Way too many of. The ones that were, that's because you were saying, I am tired of saying the name of this card.
yep.
Usher.
I
But-
wasn't going to say it.
I was surprised when I did all the crunching and numbers. The most frequent card we drew was only 2.27% of our total cards pulled. So even though it seemed like there were tons and tons of these cards, the percentages actually worked out pretty good. Most cards that we had at least one of, there was many cards that were all about 1.5% to 2% was really about the range. And then of course there was about 30 cards total that none of us opened, and most of those being legendaries. So it was kind of a nice spread, and I was more calmed down after looking at the statistics. I was not that way that night when we were opening decks because I was like, "There's just way too many of these cards." So I was relieved to know that information. So if you feel like you're opening a bunch of packs and they have all the same cards, it just seems like that it's actually pretty well balanced. I would guess.
Do you have the stats of how many packs each of us opened?
I do.
And how many legendaries each of us got? Can you do that?
I got 2. I know that one. I got 2.
I can't remember how many I got.
Yeah, we don't want to know. I think
Yeah.
you're up to like 5 plus.
I can tell you exactly how many legendaries you opened on the air at the time because you may have done something since then. I don't know.
I have 12 of the old god legendaries right now, I think.
Whoa.
Maybe less. It
Well,
could
you
be less.
definitely
10.
crafted a few afterwards, if that's the case. Okay,
Yeah.
Espo's packs. Come on,
Specs.
waiting for the page to come up. Okay, you had opened in your draft the other night a total of 6 legendaries.
Okay. So 6 out of how many packs?
Oh, hold on here. 539 cards.
Oh, I'm like, what? That's not possible.
How many
So
packs?
that's 113.
Yep.
So 113 packs. I got 6 legendaries.
One of those being
Okay.
golden.
So can I
Yeah,
ask a question?
He's changed into another legendary right now.
Yes.
So what have you guys been playing now? Like, what kind of decks do you find yourself drawn to, or what things are you finding out that kind of work?
I'm playing the old god decks. Like I made a bunch of old god decks, and I'm just really enjoying just the synergy that Blizzard threw in there with the old gods, and pulling off some cool combos.
What
Yeah,
classes mainly?
Hunter, rogue, warrior. Let me see. Warlock. Oh yeah, definitely Warlock. Because Warlock, I mean, come on. Your hero power is draw a card. I mean, and who doesn't want to draw cards when you're trying to dig for your old god? But I did get the what is it? The Harbinger that brings at the beginning of your turn, if it survives the turn, it draws a 10 cost card and puts it in your hand.
Oh wow.
So oh goodness. Oh my goodness. Fastidious.
What?
She's
He's
golden.
playing. What? Who? What?
Your Harbinger?
It's golden.
What? You have to disenchant that now.
I didn't dust it.
You have to
'Cause
dust that.
It was
You
the
have
only
to.
one I had,
You
and
have
she was
to,
gold.
because
Oh,
you
no.
won't keep it.
Oh no! But all I'll do is I will dust her and make her. So it's like it's not worth it. So until I pull one out of a pack, it won't be worth it. But I just remembered that because I dropped her. I dropped her and I was like, oh my gosh, she's golden. How did I? What? Because I only have one. She's an epic card. But yeah,
Moving on.
yeah. So
I have 15 golden Old Gods cards.
okay.
15.
So,
That's-
Dad, what kind of
is-
decks have you been playing?
I have played mostly Mage, obviously. Phase I've been doing that mainly because I want to get my golden Mage. I have been playing one Priest deck. I am playing one Warrior deck, and that's it so far. I am going to create a Priest deck and start playing around some of the other ones as well. But that's all I have done so far. And there's a reason, and I should probably say this real quick. Let me tell you what legendaries I opened. The other night,
I want to say that too. I want to say what legendaries I have.
I opened Ragnaros, the Light Lord. He's a Paladin
Cool.
legendary. I have not played with him yet. I opened Nat the Dark Fisher, which is an interesting card. I'm going to think about building a mill deck around with him. Because his text is at the start of your opponent's turn, they have a 50% chance to draw an extra card.
That's an interesting one.
So it might be kind of fun in a mill deck. I opened Sagoth the Slitherer. In fact, we all opened Sagoth the Slitherer.
Yes, we did.
He's a neutral 9/5/9 minion that says taunt, cannot be targeted by spells or hero powers.
Oh, yeah. That's a cool one.
Yeah.
By the way, I reached level 20, so I'll get my card back tomorrow.
Okay.
I had to fight because I was at 25.
Yeah, and then she ran away for a second. She's like, "Take over!" I'm like, "What am I doing?"
So that's all the ones I opened the other night. But I also got Cthulhu, of course, because you get that automatically by starting. So then after that, I crafted Yogg-Saron, which is the card that randomly casts a spell for every spell you've casted in the game. And then I also crafted Deathwing, which is a death rattle, put all dragons from your hand into the battlefield.
Nice.
And then when I opened my packs for the next 13 packs, I ended up opening the Warrior Legendary, which is Malkrok.
What is
What
that?
you're saying. Yes, he's a 7/6/5 battle cry, equip a random weapon.
Okay.
So I've been playing with him a little bit, and I've been playing a Warrior deck, and I actually haven't had him come out yet. So don't know how well he plays yet. So that's all the legendaries I have currently. And I have enough dust for another one. It's just a matter of deciding what I want to craft.
Yeah, I have enough dust for one, and I have to decide what to craft too. Maybe I should do ETC. Just kidding.
Okay, and go with ETC.
I don't have ETC.
Thought you did. Who'd you dust
You
them?
gotta get ETC.
I was just kidding because I kind of want an old one. So.
Well, one of the ones I've been looking at that's been kind of cool, of course, Shifter Xeris was a cool card I would like to play with.
What is that one?
He's each turn he's in your hand, he transforms into a random minion.
He's my
Oh, is that
favorite.
the 1/1, the cute little guy?
Yes.
Yep. Okay, funny story on that. Can I interject here?
Well, let me just tell you one other one I want is really the Twin Emperor Belcor.
I already have Mogre the Ogre chat room.
So that's all I have. Oh, dog's going. Squishy, why don't you tell us what you have and also talk about your card too. So.
Okay, well, my 2 legendaries are the one that we previously mentioned that we all have, which is
Sagoth.
Sagoth, the Slytherin.
Slitherer.
Slytherin.
I know, I'm like, it's not Gryffindor.
straight out of Hogwarts.
Just because I've been watching them recently, that has nothing to do with it. Yes, Sagoth the Slitherer, same thing. And Shifty Zerus, those are my 2 legendaries. So yes, my funny story about that is, so last night I was playing against Ari, and I had Shifter Zerus in my deck, and she used, what was it, like Mind Control or something? You took 2 cards? Oh no,
it was.
never mind.
It was the priest legendary where you use Inspire and it summons a random legendary.
Yeah, something that I always switch the name.
Professor Caltris.
Professor Caltris, that's what it was. Yeah.
Professor Caltris.
Yeah, and she ended up summoning the legendary Shifter Zerus, which is a 1/1.
With a battle cry.
With a battle cry that is every turn it's in your hand, it changes to another minion.
And
Totally useless.
Summoned it and played it right on the table, so she had a 1/1 legendary. I was like, it was a cute 1/1 legendary, but other than she, Professor Caltris,
and I didn't have any cards that would let me put it back in my hand.
And so,
I had one that I could copy an enemy minion and put it in my hand, but that doesn't work when it's your own minion.
yeah. So I let her keep her Professor Caltris one more time, and then she got you, Sarah. So I said, that's going away. So, yep.
So those are the 2 cards you had, was those 2 legendaries, and of course Cthulhu.
Yeah.
And so you haven't done anything since then, but I think we're working to get you guys, well, mostly you, Squishy, to level up a little bit so that you can get 10 more packs to open over time.
Yeah.
So we'll do that and kind of help you out with that. Now, Espo, your legendaries.
Okay, so the ones I pulled were I think it was Zarl, the Poison Mind, the one that gives you toxins.
Right, the rogue one.
Really, really cool. Yeah, the rogue legendary. Halazil the Ascended, he or she or it. Yeah, go ahead.
Funny story. When Squishy was playing another player on it was probably playing her sister. She had Shifter Zerus in her hand, and we're watching it every turn to see what card comes up. And one time it turned into Haziel. And she had enough to cast Haziel, but not to use a spell afterwards to get the benefit. We're like, you need to play this card, but you can't because it's just not going to live. You know, just like, ah.
Yeah.
That was hilarious.
I was like, what's going on?
What was the card she could have played?
Haziel.
What is that?
He's the legendary for the shaman.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a 5 mana, 4 attack, 6 health minion that whenever your spells deal damage, you restore that much health to your hero.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
And I had those
so
spells.
so you want to cast it and then cast a spell right afterwards, but unfortunately, or not any spell, a damaging spell. Like Holy Nova would have been awesome.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I pulled Halazil the Ascended. I pulled Nat the Dark Fisher, which is at the start of your opponent's turn, they have 50% chance to draw an extra card. I also pulled Sagoth the Slitherer, got my Cthulhu, and I crafted the 3 other old gods. I crafted
Which are?
twin. Yasharaj, Yogg-Saron, and Nazoth.
Okay.
So Yasharaj is the one that
At the end of
puts
your turn.
yeah, and then Yogg-Saron is the one that casts all the spells randomly according to how many spells you cast this turn. I think I actually got 15 or 16 spells at one point. Nazoth, bring back Death Rattle minions, which I learned I put too many Death Rattle minions in my deck, and he brought all of them back, and it was like there wasn't enough room on my board, and yeah, he was sad. And then I also crafted Princess Huhuran.
What?
I wanted to put her in my Death Rattle deck. She is the hunter legendary, and she actually is a 5 cost, 6 attack, 5 health minion. Her battle cry is trigger a friendly minion's death rattle effect.
Okay.
And she's a beast.
Yeah, so she's like a
Although
feign
she's a
death
bug.
1 minion.
Mm.
Yeah, she's pretty cool. So I'm looking at crafting either Cho'Gall or let me see, somebody else I was thinking about. So many cool legendaries out there though. Cho'Gall, and then the other one.
I want to do Harold Valaz. Or
I think that's the priest,
Valaj.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was another
summons
one.
a 1/1 copy of each of your other minions.
And then Shifter Xerus. So I really want to get Shifter Xerus. I think he is such my style. So the fun guaranteed. You never know, what he's going to change into, and when he does change into that minion that you really want, just toss him out there. And then the other ones will be pretty fun. I disenchanted a golden Fandral Staghelm almost immediately. And then I crafted the Twin Emperors with that because I knew I'd played Twin Emperors before I played Fandral, which Twin Emperors have been a lot of fun in my Cthulhu deck. A lot of fun.
I can imagine.
Yeah, it's just so much fun. I've been having such a blast with all these cards and can't wait to
Maybe I'll craft that one because I
play.
was thinking of trying a Cthulhu deck.
Yeah, it helps out a ton. It's really stout when you drop the Twin Emperors, and you got to have your Cthulhu up to plus 10 or more attack, and
Which
then,
should be pretty easy, right?
It can be if you have a lot of Cthulhu activators.
Yeah.
And there are a good amount.
Yeah.
So they have to have
This
which I don't.
it's really fun. The Twin Emperors are definitely worth your investment. Haven't messed with Nat the Darkfisher yet, but I'm with Fastidious. I want to make a mill deck. Sawgoth the Slither I haven't put in any decks yet, but I'm sure he'll be a big wall for somebody that's trying to run maybe a face deck or something like that. So, but just again, so much fun. I've just been having a blast.
Well, good deal.
If I ever get a pet praying mantis, I'm naming it Princess Hoo Hoo Run. Just saying.
Oh yeah. Oh, and I've been wanting to make a auctioneer rogue with Zarl the Poison Mind. Go through my deck and see what I can do. Probably a little bit of Death Rattle in there too. So draw mechanic with auctioneer, and then Zarl with the poisons or the toxins, and just have.
Well, I should say that if you are thinking about what kind of crazy decks can you build, what can you use, and you have no ideas right off the bat, I've noticed that Hearth. I know. I'm not you. I'm saying our listeners.
I got too many ideas.
A couple things you can try. One, Hearthphone has been posting up on their main page decks that you can build with a bunch of different ideas around these old god cards, like a N'Zoth card, like 4 or 5 decks, and Cthulhu decks. And these are things that maybe get you started that you can look through and say, oh, this is a cool idea for this class, whatever. So that'd be one way to do it. Another thing is if you want to look at another idea of building decks, go to their page and go to their deck listing, and you can go in there again, and we've talked about this before in the past, you can go in there and put in what class you want to build, or even if you don't want to build a specific class, you do all classes, and you can say I want to build a deck that has this card in it, and type in Cthulhu or Sagoth or whatever, and then filter the list out, and it'll give you all the suggestions of what the current cards and current decks that are being out there that people have crafted, and how people vote on them and all this stuff. And also, if you use their Innkeeper tool that you can download and install on your machine, it will actually upload your card collection to their servers, so that when you look at these decks, it'll tell you what cards you are missing and how much dust it's going to cost you to craft the cards you need to finish that deck out. So it's lots of information that you can go out there and find decks that work for what you use. And as Espo said earlier, Blizzard has updated the they have 3 suggested decks when you craft a new deck. The third deck is a Old Gods deck, and they're really good. They're competitive, and when you click on the deck and choose the listing, if you're missing any of the cards, you can click one button to suggest cards to replace the cards that are missing, and it shows you the card that they put in the deck, and then 2 options that you can choose as an alternative to replace that card. And it's a great way to build a deck around what you do have, yet still kind of keeping the same type of theme with the deck, and to be able to do what you can. That's what we did with Squishy last night. Build a couple decks around what cards she did have, and replace them with the cards she wanted to have, which was all the cute ones. So.
Well, I mean, it's the old gods. You can't have a deck without Spawn of N'Zoth and Shifter Zurus. Like, you can't. It's not done. It's like you're waiting for those cards the whole time, and then if they're not in there, it's like, what's the point of Hearthstone?
I am so glad we finally got something that you thoroughly enjoy about Hearthstone.
Yeah. And it's card art. Who knew? But I mean, I still get excited when I see like the Bloodfin Raptor or what's the other one?
Oh, because you drew the...
Because I drew the Bloodfin Raptor, but there's one other.
So there you go. You just have to draw all the cards.
That's right.
Yep.
You'll intimately get to know them because you'll have drawn them all.
Yeah. Now, what's your favorite card from Old Gods, the art-wise?
Either Shifter Zurus or Spawn of N'Zoth.
Draw those.
I already like them though.
Okay, so
Least
which
favorite
one?
card art?
Which one do you like the least?
Oh, it's that one that you
the
hate.
possessed villager.
No, not that one. The other dude with the really bad hair.
Not the Cyclops.
Yeah, the Cyclops with the really bad hair.
Oh, he's creepy looking.
Draw him.
Oh, he's creepy
Draw
looking.
him, but make him look better.
But then every time I see the card, I'll be like, I did it better.
But then you might like him.
No.
I'll like Photoshop it into everything I play. Just like custom card art. There you go. I can't think of what the other card
Question. What is the card back for this next month that we're getting tomorrow?
It's a squishy dragon card back.
Very funny.
I don't remember, honestly.
Espo?
You got me. Let me see. So this would be May card back?
Prepare for the internet crashing.
You want me to do that? Yeah, I haven't really paid much attention to the card backs because I've been so enthralled with my current card back, which is the card back I got for completing the last expansion or the adventure. So
I don't even love that card, but like
I don't love it, but I really like it because
of the pride of
succeeded.
the achievement.
Exactly. It was
I
something
can understand that. It's a N'Zoth card back with less tentacles and stuff.
With tentacles and stuff.
Oh, you're right.
Cool.
That's what Fake Espo says.
Yay!
It's on the internet, you know it's true.
So it's let me see. So this would be the card back for May,
Yes.
correct?
Mhm.
So it's I don't know what's the name of it. It's purple, so it's definitely got that going. Oh, Shadow Moon Valley. Shadow Moon
No,
Valley.
it's the Clutch of Yogg-Saron it's the April one. So it is a
I'm looking at May. It is April.
Yeah. It's a blue and green card with a tentacle claws grabbing down on top of the Hearthstone logo coming out of the water. It's kind of creepy looking.
Nope, that's the one that you automatically get. Nope, not that one either.
Oh well. I'll get it later. I'll get it tomorrow.
That's the one that you automatically get for logging in with the expansion. Or is that, do you get the card back for pre-ordering only?
Yes.
Oh,
So I don't
okay.
get that one.
Sad.
That's
That's
good.
good.
Well, okay then. Is anything else we want to talk about with this expansion so far? The kind of
I like the
You wanna talk
board. The board is cool.
I don't like it
Oh
so
yeah.
far.
You
I
know,
haven't
So
seen
I
it
was.
yet.
There's just not enough stuff to do on it.
There you go.
I agree with that, but it's cool looking.
I mean, I just was clicking around going, okay, what can I break? What can I do?
Yeah.
And then it just doesn't.
I wanted to pop off some tentacles, and that didn't happen.
Ooh.
Ew. What's wrong
Destructive.
with you? No. You click on them enough and they sprout flowers, right?
Sure.
And then you
I
get to
wanted
like
something to
destroy the
happen,
flowers.
but they just kind of like jiggle and stuff, and I was like, oh.
Yeah, then
I
you
like
do
it when
something
I
more.
ruin the board permanently, but then have some stuff I can keep clicking on.
See, what you should do is click on the tentacles and they'll go into like the house and you won't see them. if you click on the house, it'll just like explode, and they'll all be angry
Yeah,
or
that'd be cool.
something.
Wow, I had no idea you guys were so destructive.
Yeah, I'm not usually. I'm like, why would you break the glass? Because then it's gone forever. Like, I want something you can keep playing with, like the vegetables.
Okay, no.
I still haven't gotten 3 of a kind.
That's a good point. But then also is like the thing where the Black Rock Mountain, where you like can pull up the hammer and you can pull up the black sea dragon, seahorse.
Why wouldn't you want a black seahorse? I don't understand.
Yeah. So anyway.
So what happens is you poke the tentacles, they go into the house, you poke the house, and they come out holding little black seahorses, and they can squish them, and they make little rubber ducky sounds.
There you go.
You were exactly right.
There you go.
Well, our chat room says that there is some things hidden in there that you can drop the shingle and then poke the eye to make it red.
Interesting.
That's not enough for me. It's like, okay, makes the eye red.
Well, maybe there's more stuff that's hidden that you don't know about yet.
Maybe so. But see, then I'd be so focused on that, I'd forget about the game, and Bastardius would be sitting there like, just play the card! I'm like, no, I have to find all the hidden things!
So maybe that's why they don't do that.
Maybe. Yeah.
It's probably a good thing I am not in the room when you do that.
Yeah.
I probably would be doing that.
Yeah.
Well, okay then. Anything else you want to share with your gameplay this week, or anything like that? Because news-wise, there's not a whole lot. Everybody's been buried in the game, barely coming up for air. I've heard lots of good things about it. Nothing really on the news front, unfortunately. So
I'm glad that this expansion has been well received.
It seems pretty good. So.
And to think, this year we actually have 2 more coming out.
Wow.
So
Awesome.
there's one is going to be an adventure, and one is going to be another expansion.
That's
So-
crazy. That's pretty fast.
Yeah, I like it.
So when will we see the adventure? August, you think? And then expansion at the end of the year?
I think actually, probably not August. I'm gonna say probably end of July. We'll see the adventure, and then August, September, October, because it's end of October. First week in November is BlizzCon, so BlizzCon will be the next expansion. So that's when that's not when they'll drop it. They'll just say, "Hey, next expansion is coming out in a week," like they did with TGT.
Yeah.
Which means we'll get to play it at BlizzCon.
At BlizzCon, that would be so awesome. This needs to happen. You don't understand.
Oh, speaking of which, we need to nail down some hotel reservations quick.
Yes.
Because it's right now it's Rez and Fastidious and Squishy and I and Arianwin.
We don't know. It
We
will
don't know
depend on a few
don't know
things happening. So,
But yeah, Rez has his ticket. So guys, you will see the Espo and Rez show. Of course, I can't go there without my one friend.
Your one
and we
friend.
are working on getting in at a con before the storm, which is the day before BlizzCon, where a lot of the podcasts record their shows live at the on stage type thing. So we're going to try and work that out to be there and to do it.
Somebody at BlizzCon needs to make a plush Spawn of N'Zoth, and I will buy it from you with all the money I have, which is like $10.
Oh, I'm so
So
excited!
you heard it
BlizzCon.
here. Plushie, Spawn of N'Zoth.
Yeah,
Must-
or
must-
Shifter Zurus, or both. I want both of them. I will buy them, and I will give them to loving homes. My home, my home.
Right back there on your shelf.
Yes,
Right.
they will live on my shelf, and they would be so happy. I would totally do that if I knew how to sew stuff, but I don't.
It almost makes me want to do it for you.
Aw.
You should totally do it, and it would look like a little horror. And then
Hey,
it would,
now.
What are you trying to
But see,
say?
it would fit the theme of the game, right?
Oh my goodness.
You saying I can't
Tentacles coming out
sew?
of weird places.
Are you saying you can't sew?
I'm a good sewer.
I think you can sow plants, like sow seeds.
So, oh my goodness. I fixed a kindergartner sandal the other day with needle and thread.
You've been burned, Espo.
I know.
Don't burn the plants.
So anyway, this week's Espo mode.
Yes, I was just going to say.
Moving on. This week's Espo mode was Encounter the Crossroads, repeat, boring, blah. Great for new players because it makes the deck for you, pulling from cards in the collection, not your collection. Go ahead, Vestidius.
But it has the old gods cards in it.
It does. It does. So, I mean, it's really good for new players.
Because you get to play with cards you don't have.
True. So,
See, for me,
if you're
I
a new
would say-
player, get in there, have a blast, Encounter to Crossroads.
It would be boring.
It is a repeat, but there you go.
It took me all week to get my card back. And my pack. My pack.
Congrats.
Yeah, I didn't do it till this morning.
I haven't gotten mine yet.
Yeah, I tried it several times.
I didn't play it. I mean, great for new players. If you're a new player, get in there, have a blast with all the cards because it does not pull from your collection. It pulls from the entire Hearthstone collection. So enjoy that. Do we know if that's true or is it pulled just from Standard? It pulls from Wild, right?
It's all.
Okay, all right. So what about hints and tips this week? There's a lot.
Wait, she has something.
I have
Whoa.
something. I have a hints and tips.
What?
I have a
Wait.
hints and tips.
So this hints and tips are supposed to be the veteran players telling the new players. But I mean, I'm go.
Go?
School.
Okay. So, I have discovered that there's this thing on cards that's called Enrage. And what it does is when that minion is damaged, they get enraged. And
Okay.
what is it? Double the attack or double the health or
It
something?
says on the
It depends.
It says on the card. It depends. There you go. Turns out when you heal it back to full health, enrage goes away. Astounding! Because see, I was here thinking that like it would stay enraged because it's still mad that you hit it, even though it's full health or whatever. I figured it would still be mad at you.
Yeah, it's
But
happy.
no,
once
it's
you've
just
been healed.
good. It's like, oh, okay, I'm fine now. So, yay!
Oh, cool.
I tell you what, I'm impressed. I like it.
Oh, she's
I
all
like
grown
it.
up.
Look at that. She is doing it.
Well, that's a very good tip.
Yay.
That is very
Yeah,
true.
that is. I am thoroughly impressed. Good job.
Aw, shucks.
Good
Okay.
job, Squishy.
Mhm.
Squishy
Well, this
tips,
week-
best tips. That's what Jackman says.
Well, this week we did actually have a real review, not one that's I'm going to pull from the past. This is a new one. Came from JJ Carmona. He says, makes me feel better about being a casual. I used to be a big-time gamer, but as you get older, it seems that life gets in the way. I played Hearthstone anywhere from a handful to dozens of matches a week. Your show is a great mix of intelligence and passion. Keep up the good work, and I look forward to you guys getting killed by your own Yogg Saron, like it's happened to me a couple times already.
Nice. Yep.
Nice. I approve.
We will deliver on that.
I typed all this out, and then I guess I didn't really read it because I think we were talking at the time, and I said, "Yeah, I look forward to you guys all getting killed." Because
I heard you
Like-
hesitate. You're like,
what am I reading? Wait a second.
Whoa, settle down there. Settle down.
That's great. So yes, thank you. We appreciate it. It's been quite a fun time. So, Espo, you have a Twitter.
Yeah, so this week's Twitter shout out, I looked on the Twitter machine, and anybody that tweets at LOTI Podcast or at XCMTB Gamer, I take a look and see what's going down, and I saw Fake Espo says he posted a deck list, but it was different because the deck name you could see, but the deck list was grayed out, like he had faded it out. And it said, I'm ready for my Whispers Only cards battle with XCMTB Gamer for when the time comes. And the title of his Hunter deck was Espo Slayer.
nice. And it's a hunter.
Right? So super excited about that. Can't wait to play with Fake Espo. Actually, I think he might be online right now.
Yeah, he's in chat.
Yeah. It's going to be awesome. But, yeah, so then we had, so that's our Twitter shout out. We also had a Facebook shout out, and it's tough because this week has been crazy with the Facebook. Everybody's posting deck lists, everybody's posting all the cool stuff they've been encountering with the Old Gods cards. But the one that really stood out to me is one that I can really relate to, and that's about deck names. So with the new Old Gods cards, of course, you got to name your decks new ways, right? So Dave says, Dave says, am I the only one who uses silly, yet obvious naming conventions for my decks? No, you are not the only one, Dave. But you did give me some great ideas. Some of his deck names were Beastie Boys, which is Hunter. Spare Fire, which is a mage. His Sea Freeze, Cthulhu, so it's Kafreeze. Mage, a Kahil priest, and his Echoes of Death rogue. So really, really cool. He had a bunch more, and people had commented with some deck names, and just good stuff. So thanks to Dave, and thanks to Fake Espo for tweeting and joining our Facebook group and posting some stuff. Thanks, guys.
Yay.
Well, that has been fun. We don't have any more really for this episode, but I'm so glad we got to have Ariana back on the show.
I know, right?
We both started clapping.
I'm happy to be back for at least one show. Yeah.
So
I am very excited.
any parting words you'd like to leave us with?
Fastidious is awesome.
All right.
Aww.
She also knows who makes the brisket in this house. I flew here for the brisket.
So anyways, this week also keep in mind if you're going to be at BlizzCon, DreamHack, we will be there. We're showing up Friday evening, be there through Saturday and Sunday. So if you watch the Twitter, we will be tweeting and keeping up with where we're at and what we're doing. I'm going to be taking lots of pictures. And there's a good, solid likelihood that we may be bored at some point during the event because there's only so much that can happen.
What? What are you talking
I'm kidding. I am so
confused.
excited. I'm tripping out. It's going to be so much stuff going on. There's so many tournaments happening. I'm kidding. So anyways, we would love to see you guys. We'd love to see you. We'd love to meet you. We have stickers.
I made a little section in my suitcase so I can shove Ariana in.
So we
There
have
we
stickers we're going to bring with us to hand out to those of you if you want to have them.
Unfortunately, we couldn't get stickers with Espo riding a black seahorse yet. We're still trying to get those. We'll see if we have them by then.
And then also we have our T-shirts. So look for our shirts. I'm in a bright green Legend of the Innkeeper shirt. Squishy's going to blend in with a black Legend of the Innkeeper
I
T-shirt.
should have gotten green. Like Squishy Dragon is green.
So anyways, we're looking forward to being there. We're looking forward to all the excitement and fun. So hopefully you'll be there and you'll be able to see it. We'll be able to meet you in person. And then that's about it for this week. So I think I need to get back to playing some games. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to get up to the property and start.
yes, you do.
I need to fire up the tractor before I get divorced.
Oh.
Yeah, you need to let your wife have a turn with Hearthstone. Come on now.
No way.
Oh, the expression. Wow.
She doesn't have the patience for it. Like
Not going to happen.
no.
Well,
But-
and just to clarify, your mug did say what was better than a hunter was Ariana, right? What's better than
Hunter? Ariana smiley face.
Okay, just want to make sure.
Yay, we're good. I thought it might have said Squishy Dragon there, so just always good to check. Wow.
Okay, gang, well,
I love you guys.
and for those of you that are going to catch us maybe before we normally would do the show on Tuesdays, we are probably going to do some form of streaming, just maybe playing a game or two or whatever on Tuesday nights, so we'll still have something.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, you get to listen to this early and have a good
Yep.
That's right.
week. So thanks for everybody for hanging out with us. Thanks for being here. And thanks again for everyone showing up and joining us. And thanks for making this happen, Espo. We appreciate you changing the schedule a little bit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's Ariana. I mean, I had to.
Well, thanks again, guys, and we'll chat with you guys later. And see you at DreamHack.
Good job, team.
Okay.
Yay.
Oh, I don't want to go. But my wife has been texting me like nonstop.
Aww.
I told her around 2:00, so I'm gonna go ahead and head up the property and clear some land.
Go for
But
it.
You might be
I'll
able
tell
to
you-
fight again later.
yeah. I definitely prepare your old gods decks. 'Cause I think if we can, I'd like to make a YouTube video maybe commemorating the moment. And what we can do maybe is we can have like Ariana and I versus Vestidius and Squishy with something like that.
Sure.
Yeah, we could do
You mean
something like that.
us play the same decks together, or play
Yeah,
like a mini tournament?
like Ariana and I build like a Cthulhu deck, and you guys build a Yogg-Saron deck, or take Cthulhu against Cthulhu, and then we just two brain one deck.
Okay.
Do it that
Sounds
way.
good.
So, be prepared for that. We might try to do that. Not on Twitch, just like offline, kind of,
For fun.
doing it on YouTube. So.
And I actually would not be 2 brains, 1 deck. It's I'd say it's be 1.5 brain, and
Oh, come on, dude!
So
Did you not hear
it's the same.
Hey now.
Did you not hear her hints and tips? I mean, she's.
no, I'm
okay.
talking about I'd be the half.
Oh my. Oh.
But
Yeah, so what-
you called me a half brain?
What happened? You went from 16 to 20? Come on, dude.
Like I said,
you-
I've been having fun. I've been playing it without worrying about where I'm at, and
Well,
more just playing it to
Yogg-Saron-
learn and figure it out.
Yogg-Saron has been in my favor. Like, seriously.
Nice.
One of these times he's going to kill me, but every time he's like, you know what? Beneficial spell. Beneficial spell. Beneficial spell. Pyroblast to their face. I'm like, what is this? Is awesome.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah. I had 2 Pyroblasts to their face. Like, it was... Yogg-Saron loves me, dude. He loves some Espo. But, yeah, we'll see if we can do something tonight. So I'll try to make it work. So you guys are like an hour behind me, right?
Correct.
Okay, well, we'll work something out. All right, well, I really have to go.
Yes,
but
go.
I will, we'll be Skyping later. So,
Okay, thanks everybody for hanging out with us tonight and
We'll see ya.
Twitch.
all right, bye.
And he's gone.
Okay, I need help. So I'm trying to build a Cthulhu zoo deck type thing.
Okay, well, hold on a
And-
second and say goodbye to everybody.
Oh, we're going on Twitch? Okay.
Well, thanks for coming, and bye. See you next week, or Tuesday.
Bye.